Smidt from Chief.
Hello.
Hello, man. You and I have spent a lot of time together at various trade shows.
Yeah, yes we have.
Seeing different things. We got to hang out with you at IAC and saw a really cool behind the display rack unit or mounting unit that you guys partnered with Middle Atlantic. This digital signage industry and this segment for AV folks is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Right? You guys are hearing a lot of the folks. Actually, what kind of drug me in was like, oh my gosh, I know you, and I know this person, I know this company. And so you are showing interesting things for this segment. You guys behind us right now is an outdoor ceiling mount.
Correct.
You had the wall mount for the outdoor rating. So real quickly, before we go too far, explain to folks why something is outdoor rated rather than indoor rated.
Right, so the finishing is one of the major parts of it. We want to make sure that it's going to be resistant to corrosion and then also fading. So like UV resistant plastics. So your kid leaves their toy outside and all of a sudden the red is now pink.
Yeah.
You don't want your products to be turning into sort of a gray mottled mess. And then obviously the corrosion piece is another factor of it. That can cause aesthetic issues. It can also damage the substructure if the rust starts running down onto your building and all, which we would like to have.
Yes.
Like to avoid. Yeah. So that's one big factor, and the finishing that we have is the same for all of our different outdoor rated products. Fixed, tilt, swing, and now the ceiling, which is a stainless steel plating with an outdoor rated primer and then an outdoor rated paint over the top of that.
Oh wow.
UV resistant plastics and stainless steel hardware. So yeah, a lot of layers of protection built in.
All right, so a ceiling mount. There's a couple of things that you have to do for outdoor.
Yeah.
One of those things is working against or kind of trying to fight the wind.
Right.
What did you guys do for that?
Yeah, you're basically putting a sail in the air.
Yeah.
So you need to combat that to make sure to try to prevent any sort of catastrophic failures, which is what we've engineered the system to do. So it's designed to flex at the column instead of any sort of catastrophic structural failure in the product. So that would bend first before anything else would fail.
Yeah.
More importantly, we've done a lot of work with some structural engineers and some things to figure out how to actually provide the information so that they can specify the solution that they need.
The engineers.
The engineers, right. So we have a variety of solutions. So a large single, an extra large single, back-to-backs of both of those, and then some 2x1s front, and then a back-to-back version of that. So you have a lot of options for this, and to understand what you can and can't do in your area, whether it has to do with the exposure zone, the wind ratings for where you live, the elevation off the ground, all of these things affect what the wind rating needs to be. So we've given it a rating of 2,000 foot-pounds for its maximum moment.
Okay.
And that's the math that those structural engineers really need to be able to actually figure out what they can and can't do in the specific project that they're working on. So they may be able to find a solution that can beat up to 175 miles per hour, but it's depending on the size of the display. We can figure out how many column drops you need. If you need to make it shorter, if your display needs to be a little bit smaller, they can do the math then to figure out what they can actually do that will fit the criteria for the project that they're working on.
Right. Because this is mounting on a designed to mount on a flat surface, you're calling it a ceiling mount. You can also flip it upside down and make it a pedestal if you want to.
Yep, you can reverse this and use it as a pedestal version. The columns are height adjustable, so you can get that perfectly positioned however you need to. It is designed like all of our other standard indoor ceiling mounts with the plate, the column, and the mount. So
three different pieces.
Yep, 3 different pieces. They're heavy, so you want to make sure that it's a more manageable lifting load for your integrations. And then we've also got the wind deflector on the back for the single versions to try to protect your technology so that it's not taking the full brunt force of the wind that's coming at it. We know a lot of times people aren't even using outdoor rated displays.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we're protecting that technology for people.
All right, very good. If somebody wants to find out more about this or just Chief in general, how do they do that?
Yeah, you can visit us online at milestone.com, or you can follow me at Twitter, Chief_Karen S.
Very good. Karen Smidt from Chief. My name is Tim Albright. For more videos from DSE 2018, or for more information about us, you can find us at AVNation.tv. AVNation.tv.